Alright, people, Mr. Wild Black here, and I'm just gonna give you an update at the future of the channel and what is going to be on the channel. So I don't want to say officially back in Dallas now because I've been in Dallas since December, but it's been kind of sporadic as far as like okay, my channel when I started it last year it was just gonna be a journal, and then we were kind of experimenting with some stuff. I have a friend, and he's gonna end up being a frequent contributor, named Anthony Joslin. There's gonna be a video of me and him discussing the Colin Kaepernick thing, and it turned into like an hour and a half conversation. So he's gonna be on the channel. I'm gonna interview him, just for everyone to know who this brother is, because he's one of the few. He's a guy with the same thing that I have. That we became real quick friends, and me and him have been. You know the biblical saying how iron sharpens iron. We're kind of sharpening each other as far as like dudes, and as far as this whole disability while being black thing. So, and plus he's a guy that I can talk basketball with. So last year when I did a couple videos about basketball, he was involved. So he's gonna be in the channel. I'm still gonna try to do my journal stuff. I'm also gonna try to incorporate like football talk weekly with the Cowboys. I am not a Cowboy fan, but I am down here, and I've been watching the Cowboys since I've been down here, and I've been down here for almost 20 years now. But my best friend, Mignon Garrett, he will be. Me and him will try to do a weekly Cowboy thing. I don't Cowboy vlog about. It'll probably be like an hour to 45 minutes long, and we'll go from there. So there's gonna be basketball stuff. There's gonna be basketball stuff. There's gonna be football stuff. There's still gonna be journals that I have, and there's still gonna be thoughts that I have. I sporadically did some stuff when I was staying with people and I was in another place, but I'm officially in an apartment that's my own, which means I will have an office, and I will be able to. I have a computer, my monitor is here. I have an office, and I will be creating, and we'll go from there as far as me being a professional content creator. But last year it was an experiment out of boredom. Well, not last year, but 2 years ago it was an experiment out of boredom. And last year I kind of sporadically did a couple things just out of boredom. And this year, going into 2016 and 2017, is going to be the year where I'm just going to start vlogging. I'm pushing Wild Black I will have a website where the YouTube channels, the YouTube stuff will be on the site, so you guys don't get bombarded by my videos on Facebook that much. I will have a Facebook page specifically with my alter ego, and you guys can choose to like that page and join that page. That way you guys can have all my stuff. And I don't know, man. Like I'm getting to the point now, and I'm trying to end this as real quick. But the reason that I started doing it, man, is because I'm not gonna go into like the reason why the name of the channel is what it is. But it just nobody was on YouTube with cerebral palsy or disabled in general. Nobody was on YouTube as a black disabled man telling their story. So originally this was a journal. This was going to be a journal, and it was going to be a specific type of journal. I was actually going to like link up, and I think I did a video about this. I was actually going to link a camera to my wheelchair, and I was actually going to, which I actually tried to do a couple times with my iPhone. And I'm actually just gonna do journal entries and little stuff that I'm thinking about. I'm still thinking of doing that. I just gotta figure out like logistically how to do it. But the evolution of this channel has been slowly, but it's evolving into. It's gonna be like it's the best way I can explain it is it's gonna be like a video podcast basically because what I want to do is I want to start interviewing people. I'm not a professional broadcaster or anything. I don't have a communications degree. I took communications classes, and I've always been like a sports talk radio head. And because of podcasts like Mark Maron and Joe Rogan, and some other ones that I can't think of right now, I the art of the art of the long form interview or the art of conversation is it's here and it's very intriguing to me. So what I'm gonna do once I get a couple practice interviews in under me, I'm actually gonna start reaching out to some people in the disability rights community. You will be inboxed or you will be tagged on this video. If I tag you at some point, you're going to get interviewed. But I do want to do some because I feel like there's not a place for us. You know what I'm saying? There's not a place for us in. I don't want to say in the movement because we're in the movement, but there's not a place for us to discuss like I guess intersection inner I can't pronounce that word. There's not a place for us to have dual identities. I'm not gonna butcher that word. Y'all know what it is, but there's not a place for us to actually go and have conversations. There are writers that write, and I'm actually gonna start writing some things that I don't feel like recording when I actually unveil the site that I'm doing. So there will actually be writing component to my website. So it'll actually be a mixture of video of all my videos, and then it'll be like some writings that I've had that are in my head that I don't feel like recording on because I'm moving my phone. But yeah, that's the future of the channel. I want to incorporate interviews at some point. Not yet. I will let you guys know when I'm prepared to do that. And I am definitely there's gonna be a sport component because I'm modeling this after Joe Rogan experience. I'm a big fan of his podcast, the way his YouTube, the way he structures. I don't want to say the conversation, but the way he balances interesting people that he met or he found out about, his UFC stuff because he's a UFC commentator, and as a comedian, his comedic friends, the way he balances his job as a comedian and his comedic friends, his sports obligations and that passion, and the way and just interviewing interesting people. I want to do that with my channel. So this is gonna be a journal. This is gonna be a sport talk. This is gonna be a sport talk video, or some sport talk videos, and this is gonna be like at some point when I feel comfortable. This is gonna be a interview type of thing, and then I don't know what else. Like I'm in the works to help a friend with a T-shirt idea. I'm thinking of starting my own T-shirt online store and just an online store in general. And I've come to the conclusion that I might end up having to work for myself in some facet. I've been listening to like a lot of guys like Dr. Boyce Watkins and Gary Vaynerchuk, and I don't know. I think YouTube and I think online commerce is going to be a way for me to kind of chase my creative dream. I'm a graphic designer by trade. Some of the audio stuff is going to be like the stuff that we do when it comes to basketball. I'm going to end up doing all the graphics for that. So that's going to be a way for me to, continue to build my portfolio since I seem to not be able to get a job in my field, and I'm doing just random customer service and random call center stuff. So that's going to be a way to keep me from feeling like my degree is a waste of time or was a waste of time. So I don't know. So wish me luck, you guys. I will be posting this as soon as possible, and I will also be posting the Kaepernick discussion with my homie Anthony later on tonight. That will be uploaded tonight. It'll probably be ready tomorrow morning for me to post and stuff. And for those of you that will be for I'm gonna post the long form stuff until I get until I get the graphics and everything done for the Facebook page and the website, because that's coming in the next couple of weeks. The long interviews, I don't know if I'm gonna post these on the blog sites that I'm part of. So some of the short stuff, well, I might post some long interviews if they're pertinent to the discussion, but some of the sports stuff, like Federation for Disabled Bloggers, I'm not gonna post my sports stuff with that. But I will when everything gets situated with the website and with the Facebook page and with the Twitter. I gotta go on Twitter. Like, I'm scared to go on Twitter. I've never been a fan of Twitter, but if I really want to become a true content creator professionally at some point, I'm gonna have to embrace Twitter. So I'm scared about that because I've never been trolled on YouTube yet. I know that's coming, but Twitter is a different animal. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna post like every vlog that I do and every piece that I do on the Facebook groups that I'm a part of. I'm only gonna post some of those, but I will post when I get done with the Facebook page and when I get done with the actual website. I will post those links. So you guys that are part of the groups that like the stuff that want to see some of the other stuff that I'm doing, you guys can be privy to that. Because a lot of the long form stuff, a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna do is long form. So I'm gonna be at least with the football stuff, it'll be once a week, and with the basketball stuff, I haven't decided how I'm gonna do the basketball stuff yet, but it'll be often. So some of that is not gonna be. I'm not gonna just beat everybody over the head with my content, but I will post, if it's a disability thing, I will post it on Federation of Disabled Bloggers, and I will post on some stuff on reframing disability, but we'll go from there. But yeah, this is just a quick update video about what I'm doing and what I plan on doing the next few weeks, and how I'm gonna build this little blog and and some other stuff that's associated with it. Maybe I'll build it into something else, into something bigger than what it actually is. So anyway, Push Wild Black out. Later. Video coming tomorrow morning.